Let's talk fantasy football lessons from 2024, starting off with what we learned from this group of four guys. This offseason, Josh Jacobs transitioned from the Raiders to the Packers, Joe Mixon from the Bengals to the Texans, Saquon Barkley from the Giants to the Eagles, and Derrick Henry from the Titans to the Ravens. And there was a lot of talk about what this would mean for fantasy football. One of the narratives had to do with running back age and what age meant for fantasy football. There were other narratives out there about running backs declining for fantasy football when changing teams. Here's how 2024 went, though: 1,285 rushing yards, 15 touchdowns, 17.6 points per game for Josh Jacobs. 993 rushing yards, 12 touchdowns, and 18.2 points per game for Joe Mixon through 13 games. 2,005 rushing yards, 15 touchdowns, 22.2 points per game for Saquon Barkley. And then 1,783 rushing yards, 16 touchdowns, and 19.4 points per game for Derrick Henry. My takeaway from this is that you shouldn't run with narratives. You should treat individual players like individual players. All of these guys had fantasy football upside on their resume, and they went to very good environments. Historical and positional data means nothing to an individual. 4 non-young running backs in new homes that balled out for fantasy football.